Well, hello all my friends, it's Louie here and welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate that. It's been a really long time since I've posted on this channel, probably a little over 5 months, and I feel really bad about that because there's a lot of good people who follow me, and I'm really sorry. But we're gonna jump into some more content right now. I'm gonna show you in leather crafting how to get like glassy, smooth edges on leather. So just stick around and we're gonna get right to it right now. All right, eyes on me. Don't look around at my dirty workshop. I mean, what's the use of being an artist if everything's gonna be clean all the time? It just means that I'm using the space properly. You know what I mean? It's just an excuse, isn't it? I thought it was. The thing is usually I go and do a little segment of B-roll, like some real nice slow-mo shots and everything. Wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna go straight to the meat and potatoes and give you everything that you need to learn how to get these glassy edges. Here's some B-roll. Sorry that I had to do that to you. It's the videographer in me coming out, and sometimes I just can't stop myself, you know. But now I'm gonna show you some of the utensils and items that you're gonna need to get that glassy finish on leather edges. Most people use Tokonol leather finish. You're gonna need that, 100%. You're gonna need a leather edger. I use a 0. You can do a 1 or a 2, depending on how thick your leather is. That's up to you. A cloth bag, something easy, Amazon, $5 for 20 of them. You know, different grits of sandpaper. It's something that's essential whenever it comes to leather craft. If you want your leather edges to lay down very smooth, you have to sand them again and again. It's as simple as it gets. What you're not gonna need, some people need them, I do not, are burnishing tools, wooden burnishing edgers. I don't like them, get rid of them. I'm not into them. Simple, easy, and we're gonna get straight to it right now. This is some 6-ounce veg tan leather. I'm using a 0 edger on it right now. All we're gonna do is bevel it out where it looks real nice. That's it. Simple, clean, and easy. Flip it over and do the same thing. All right, so something that I want to explain first. If you have a project that you're doing, like a wallet, and you're putting 2 pieces of leather together, after you run your stitch line, you want to sand that with like an 800, a 350 to 800 grit to make sure you flatten it out, because you might have 2 different pieces of leather, one overlaps. You want to make sure you sand that down. That's why some people use machinery to do that. I do not. I'd rather do it by hand because I feel like that connects you more to your artwork. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Okay. But I'm not going to need to use 300 to 800 grit sandpaper on this one because I already beveled the edges on it. So we're actually just going to go straight to 1000. Make sure it's real nice and clean. And then we'll start to burnish this. And then we're going to sand again. And then burnish again. And that's when you'll get that really clean look. Okay. So we're going to do that right now. So just come on down here. I'm going to show you. All right, so I got a piece of this 1000. You can see that I've used it a whole lot. We're gonna run it across this edge a couple times to make sure that it's very clean for whenever I start to burnish it. So. All right, so that's nice and clean. And now we're gonna actually put some Tokonol oil on it, and we're gonna use our cloth to burnish it out. Remember, pressure and speed is usually what causes that, the heat, the friction that lays the fibers down. And you sand again to get rid of the little fibers that are sticking up that you really can't see, and that's what turns it into glass. So now we're gonna use some Tokonol on it. But now we're going to actually sand it again with a 1500. This is going to make sure the small fibers you cannot see are going to lay down as well. The ones that the Tokonol missed. And then we're going to do it again. And then you'll really see it reflect. A little more Tokonol. Back to our cloth. And that's all she wrote. Let me get a better angle on this for you so you can see that reflection. All right, all right. So this is the before. And this is the after. You can see how after I got the fibers to lay down by burnishing and sanding and burnishing and sanding and burnishing and sanding. That's just the process of getting that glassy finish. And you'll see that whether someone's using a cloth or like a burnishing wooden edger, you can get the same effect out of both. It just depends on what you're willing to do. And I like the cloth a little bit better. That's just me. I think it entails a little bit more pressure and pushing, but whenever I was using the wooden burnisher, it felt about the same, but I like the cloth more. That's pretty much it when it comes to getting the glassy finish on leather. So let's just talk for a minute. Let's just cool off and talk, because it's been a long time since I've been able to talk to you guys, and I haven't made any content. Like I said, I feel really bad about that, because I feel like I've been letting you guys down, and that hurts me a little bit, because I built something and then I just let it go, but I can't do that. And that's why I got into leathercraft too, is because I needed an outlet, an artistic outlet to kind of zone out in the world. And I was going through a lot of things and I was very unhappy. I felt soulless, like a robot, and it let me kind of just jump out of reality. I would be down here in my small workshop, it's very small, but it's mine, and it makes me happy to know that I have a place to zone out in, you know. But I would come down here for 8 hours and zone out, and it kind of just, over time of me just doing it and putting in the hours, it slowly became a business over time. And I had a friend named Phil who really helped me along the way. He helped me design my website, and Fallentimberleather.com. Check it out in the description below, please. I really appreciate that. You can subscribe to the website to see some of the new forms of art that I've created, that I put out, and some of the products that I put out, and gifts that you can buy for family members, friends, or for yourself. And I promise that it's all high quality leather and hand stitched, saddle stitched. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been crazy, and it feels good to make a little bit of content again, so I know I didn't lose it all the way. And I don't feel uncomfortable like on the camera either. Like, I don't know, it feels weird. I think now it's second nature. But yeah, my friends, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see future content, please subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see more of the leathercraft content that I put out in the future, because YouTube usually doesn't show you that unless you hit that bell. And wow, I appreciate every single one of you. Peace, love, and happiness to you guys. Stay safe, and thank you so much. Later on.